So I want to give you one more example on mapping in R, and we will just use the steps of this leaflet again with some local election data of 2019. And so please use the data named electiondata.csv that you can find on OttoClass. And here are the libraries we will use for today. One is maps, and another one is Tidyverse, that you may be familiar with that, guys. And the last one is Leaflet, which is a JavaScript library, and it is an interactive one, okay? And so I want to read my data, read CSV, read.csv in here, and election data.csv that you can find there, okay? So let's do some digging on the data. Hit, the head comment in here. We can see the first 6 line. So you see that we have Şehir column, which is the city, and we have Enlem column, which shows the latitude value of this city, for example. And the third one is Boylam column, and this is longitude in here and gives the longitude of each city in here. And you see that the population, nüfus column is the population, and party is the parties in Turkey in that election. And we had an election in 2019. Now we see the result in here. And the last column in here is shows which party complete the election had in that city in this year, okay? And we can also see some more information about this data set by using structure command, the str. And you see that we have 81 observations since there are 81 cities in Turkey. And there are 5 variables. One is city, latitude, longitude, population, and the party. And we have CHP, AKP, and we will see more in the data sets, or in the map in here. And so, first of all, I want to generate a palette for colors of party variable. Let's see, we can just generate a palette. Just pal. I want to say pal in here. Okay. And you can just use color factor and just use, let's say, yellow, and you can just even define your own colors in here. These are the colors I will use: blue, red, and purple, and orange, and dark reds. And the domain for these colors is from my data. And remember that we were using them for party here. These are my palettes. Now I want to get medians for the map, okay? These are going to be my center for longitude. And so I want to use median this time. And let's say I have my data. And now for longitude, I'm going to use Boylam. And I want to just remove NAs if there is any, okay? These are center for longitude. And I want to do the same job for latitude also. And so let's get the median of this guy. Here is my data. And I'm going to just use this Enlem. And if there is any NA value, please just get rid of them, okay? These are the center values for my map. And if you are ready now, we can go with our map in here. So we prepared the data in here now, our election data sets. And we want to see which party won the elections in the corresponding city in 2019. Okay, elections. And let's say here is my leaflet, and I'm going to use my data now. And let's see. We want to add one of the provider tiles, and I want to use Esri. It's really the common ones in this topic. And I want to add circles this time. Okay, for each party, I want to add circles. Now for Boylam, no, it was capital B, I guess. Boylam and Endem. And weight is 20. You can play with these options in here. So we want to add a pop-up now. Here is my pop-up as what? Let's say I want to use Shehir as my pop-up, okay? And my label is going to be party, okie dokie. And my color is going to be the palette I generated, okay? I generated this party palette. I hope it's going to work. And now we should add set view, of course. And just our longitude values are the center longitude. And the latitude value is going to be the center of latitude. And I want to zoom that map as 5. Okay, so what happened is that we get my data in leaflet, this is my data set, and the provider type is Esri. You can just play with that one. And I want to add the circles in here with these options. And the pop-up is the Shehir, and label is the party. And we have the color from this palette in here. And when I run this guy, you will see that. So we have purples around here, reds around here, one blue, which is bounces. And we have AKP as yellow and CHP as red. You see that red's in here. And we have HDP as purple. And we have TKP in here. And these orange ones are MHP. And now we are able to just see, and when you just click somewhere, you just see the cities. Now we are able to see the whole parties. They were just ahead in the election of 2019 in Turkey on this map. You see, we are kind of, now, for example, this one is Istanbul. When you just click that one, you can see the name of the Shehir because the pop-up is Shehir in here. And also we have labels. When we go around, we have labels as party in this map. And of course, this is an interactive map. You can just zoom in and zoom out. And enjoy your map and work more than that.